Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. This is pretty interesting. So Batman Arkham Videos on YouTube has dropped this video and it's titled Cancelled Dark Knight Batman Game by Monolith 2009 to 2010. And I think I heard about this previously before this video dropped, but it's revolving around a Batman game that was being developed around the time of course, the Dark Knight films and everything. And it was in development at one point, and then it was radio silence, and then it was pretty much just gone. It was gone away. And I believe one of the reasons, and I'm not really sure because I'm not sure what's all entailed in this video. Maybe there's more information as we start watching. But I believe Nolan didn't want to do the game, and he didn't want the game to be made. I'm not really sure. I think that might have been one of the reasons why they didn't actually do it. But the idea of a Batman game within that world is pretty cool. Now I know they did a Batman Begins tie-in movie video game, which is completely different. But this is supposed to be something more, right? So, anyways, let's dive in. Let's check it out. And let's see what we can gather from this, because I've not really seen hardly anything from this game in terms of footage. So we'll see what this all entails. Let's get into it. Project Apollo. Yep. Okay. Open world Batman game. Okay. Before full production. Oh, to avoid overlap, Arkham series, and due to the Nolan's approval. Okay. So Nolan never really, I guess he never really was really on board. Huh. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what all they did. Oh my god. This is freaking awesome. Oh my god. It looks like the opening of Arkham Knight though, but still. In terms of the way the camera's moving and everything. Oh, that's interesting. So, unlockable abilities. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, so points. That makes sense. Wow. So they had already started developing this, or they were developing this from the Arkham games, are already doing it too. Okay, I can see that as being a conflict there a little bit in terms of that specific game, mechanic there. Hair in my mouth. Blech. Beard hair, probably. This looks pretty solid, I gotta say. Obviously this is not polished or anything. It's not even close to being done, but it looks pretty good. For what it is. So we get to see more of the actual gameplay, quote unquote, through seeing those clips there. Knockback. Stuns. Okay, yeah. A lot of it does look Arkham-esque. I mean, it's kind of hard to make a unique Batman game with fighting mechanics and everything. Ooh, stealth.
Take this guy out. What, you think mob lawyers don't have families? He had it coming.
He had it coming. What's this? Oh, to throw something maybe? Yeah. Oh, okay. 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 Counter knockback. Oh, wow. Tumblr gameplay prototype. Okay. Okay. Slow-mo. Why'd that car fly? That was weird. Oh. That's a long-ass bridge. These are long-ass bridges, my god. Okay. Alright. That was funny. Oh. Combat state base this with stingers. Okay. So no cape, obviously, in the mix, but they're just getting the idea. Oh. Oops. Combat state aware. Okay. So the music picks up when you're spotted. Okay. He's like... So... Interesting. It looks strange without the cape. That walk is strange. Just like... Where'd he go? He's right there in front of you. He's right there in front of you. Okay, combat. Okay. Okay, this is, yeah, definitely not close at all, but it's fine. It's the idea of it, at least. Are you also noticing something, too, here? I don't mean to pause. I'm not sure. Wait, we've still got a bit to go. But, like, there is, like, the suit itself, even though they're still, like, it's obviously not a polished, completed version of, like, the character model for Batman, but he is definitely bigger and bulkier than the Nolan verse, Christian Bale. Christian Bale bulked up and, you know, got muscle, but he definitely wasn't this big. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. I wonder who all would have been involved character-wise in this game. Okay.
What's going on around here?
What's going on? What's going on around here? Okay, let's see. What else are we? Is there anything else in like specifically? Oh, character models. Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. That's Arkham. Wait, that's Arkham Asylum. Hold on. So these are seeing character models. So GCPD. Okay. Melee combat audio prototype. Placeholder visual source from. Okay. So the audio. Okay. So like when he's in the middle of a fight. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Why is there Arkham? Okay. Traversal. Okay, let's see here. Prototype and win sound effects. Okay. Once again, no cape. But it's interesting to see like them testing out stuff. Like, because obviously you have to do all kinds of things, but they were just like making sure like, okay, everything's going to work presumably if the game gets made. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they wanted to put a lot of effort and work into, like, actually making this good. So, of course, you gotta do all these kind of testing. Like, without the cape, it looks weird, but, like, the actual overall design of the bat suit, outside of the cape not being there, which jarring, like, what the fuck? But it looks pretty solid. It's definitely, obviously, Nolan-esque, but it's... They've tweaked it a little bit. It looks a little bit different. Oh. More testing. And the rocket's still going. Okay. How much more we got? I got some more testing of the tumbler. I guess it's like testing like items you have to search. Ambient crime encounter test. Okay. Ooh. What would have been a batarang or something else? Yeah, something. Yeah. Oh, I like that shot of Batman there. That's pretty cool. Gadget specialization, okay. Sending suit config... Ooh, okay. The cape is back. The cape is alive. Audio filter. Oh, you see the XP is going down. So, okay, that's interesting. Cloth physics test. Okay. Okay, I have to say, overall, this looks pretty cool. Obviously, it was never close to actually being developed like officially like actual production, just early stages. But this here alone, pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. It's unfortunate it never got made like officially, but it's cool that we got to see at least some sort of footage and some sort of like concept stuff they were working on, because they seem like they were trying to go all in, which is crazy to see this, because we got this eventually years later with Arkham Knight, like an open world esque Batman, and we're getting it even again with Lego Batman, the one coming out this year in 2026. So it's very cool to see that Monolith at the time, like what they were working on. It's unfortunate that there was like, oh yeah, what's conflicts to the Arkham, and I understand that part. Like without the Christopher Nolan stuff, I understand the Arkham potential like conflict, and it's maybe more so than a potential. It is a conflict, because there were certain things they were doing in this game that looks very reminiscent of what the Arkham games are going to end up doing anyways, or are going to be doing. But it would have been fascinating to see a Batman game set in Nolan's universe, especially with this was 2009, 2010. They were developing it, so probably would have released around the time of Batman Dark Knight Rises. So I wonder who would have all been involved character-wise in this game. I mean, obviously Alfred and a few, but I'm wondering villain-wise, would they have included other characters that we didn't see in the Nolan's universe that they would have incorporated into this to show those versions of characters? Maybe not. Maybe. Who knows? Obviously, they didn't get that far, but maybe they had plans of who they wanted to include if they could. But the fact that Nolan never signed off on it really sucks too. But I understand that point, because maybe he just wanted to focus on his 3 movies, his trilogy of Batman films, right? And that was it. He didn't want to do anything. And like I said, they had a movie tie-in game for Batman Begins. But then they didn't do anything else after that. So in terms of games for that universe, so maybe it's because he didn't want it. So that's fine, understandable. So what'd you guys think of this footage and some gameplay and just kind of an early look at this game that could have been? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.